Welcome back to the channel, and today we got a brand new career mode save. This is episode 1 of the series, and we're going to be taking the worst team in English football, starting in the Premier League and trying to survive and eventually win the Champions League. Let's get straight to it. In this video, we're going to be using Accrington Stanley, as they are the worst overall English team in the entire game. And looking at our squad, we are nowhere near Premier League quality. And you might be asking yourself, how is this even possible for them to stay up at all? The basic concept is that we use our very small budget to bring in loans that will help us survive this season. Then after surviving in the Premier League, we'll have at least a little bit of money to actually buy some players, but it'll be a slow and long process. But let's get straight into Season 1. Let's make some moves. And our first order of business, I did see that we had some good Youth Academy players that we could potentially sell on this window. So we're going to be promoting Enda Rafferty, Joseph Hardy, and also Roman Salmon, all up to the first team. In our first departure of the season, we're sending Liam Coyle to Al Khulud for $690,000. Next up, we are sending Liam Isherwood to Rakow for $210,000. And we are selling one of our Youth Academy players, Enda Rafferty, for $1.3 million. And we are sending Sean Whaley to Lyngby for $350,000. And we have our first loan in for the season. It's going to be the goalkeeper from PSG, Arnu Tines, coming as our starting goalie. And we have another player departure. It is Connor O'Bradley to Badram for $600,000. And we have our second loan in of the window. It is the young French striker joining us from Monaco. And I might pronounce this wrong. It is George Alenka. And we're also bringing in the right back Ivan Fresnida from Sporting. And we have 3 huge new signings for the club on loan. We're going to be bringing in the Italian man Tommaso Baldzini from Roma. We're also going to be bringing over the CDM from Leipzig, Nicholas Seawald. And we are also going to be bringing from Chelsea the Belgian Romeo Lavia. And next we are selling Alex Henderson for $490,000. And Dan Martin is heading to GC Zurich for $400,000. And we are loaning in a winger from Benfica. The Argentinian Pestriani will be joining us. And we're also loaning in William Pacho from PSG. And we're bringing over another young center back from Barcelona. It is Pau Kabarsi. And our next loan into the club, we have a Norwegian left winger. We're bringing him in from Benfica. I'm just going to call him Andreas. And he's going to join us as our left winger. And we have finally managed to sign a left back. We're going to be signing Roger Rero from Wolfsburg. And I just wanted to take a look at the squad 11 transfers in. We do have a starting 11 put together. It is not looking too great. I am looking for some better wingers and a striker and maybe even a better goalie, but we'll see. We still got to make at least 7 more signings for the bench, so let's get straight into it. And we have found a new striker. Noslin will be joining us from Lazio. And I did exactly what I said I wanted to do. We have a brand new right winger. Jenny Katamo is going to be joining us from Sporting. And we've brought in a backup left back, Felix Agnew from Werder Bremen. And another backup fullback, we're signing Michael Coyote from Fiorentina as a backup right back. And we have a brand new starting left winger, the Moroccan from Villarreal, Ilyas, is going to be joining us. And we have another departure. It's one of our Youth Academy players. Joseph Hardy is going to be heading to FC Sion for $750,000. And we managed to bring in another center back. I was kind of surprised that we were able to get him on loan. We are bringing in Jeremiah St. Just from Sporting. And our last departure of the window, Ben Woods is heading to Randers FC for $520,000. And we have what is going to be our backup attacking midfielder. Danny Loader is coming to us from Porto. And we're bringing in another center back. He's going to be one of our backups. The Colombian from Wolves, Mosquera, is going to be joining us. And I was in desperate need of a backup CDM, and we're going to be bringing in one from Liverpool. The Englishman Tyler Morton is going to be our backup CDM. All right, so here is the team that I was able to construct using only loans. And there are some pretty good pieces. Pacho is a 79 and Catamo is a 78. It's an okay team. There are some weak spots, though. I'm not sure I like our goalie, but we're just going to have to rock with it. The team's got some okay depth. Let's see how we get into it, and I'll meet you back at the start of January. All right, and so at the 1st of January, we are sitting in 13th place, which I'm pretty happy about. We are on 22 points, and it seems to be a pretty tight battle with a couple of teams around us at the same points range, and I'm pretty happy about that. So unfortunately, due to lack of playing time, some of our players were recalled by their clubs that own them, including Ilanka, Pestriani, Andreas, and Kubarsi to Barcelona, so we're going to have to fill some holes in January. And guess who I found on the loan list? Someone who just got recalled from us. Andreas, the Norwegian, is coming back to us for the exact same deal, this time just for 6 months, back to us for the end of the season. And next up, we have a backup striker from Real Sociedad. Ori Åkerson will be joining us for the rest of the season. And we somehow managed to find another center back, scraping the barrel on this one. The Spanish man from Valencia, Yerrick, will be joining us. And at the end of the season, we did manage to stay up. We finished in 15th on 39 points, with Leicester, Southampton, and Ipswich all going down to the championship. And at the top of the table, Man United actually won on 83 points, Arsenal in second, Man City in third, and Chelsea finished in fourth. And in the FA Cup, we were knocked out in round 4 versus Burnley. And in the Carabao Cup, we made it to the quarterfinals, and we were knocked out 3-0 to Manchester City. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Season 1. And if you like and subscribe, Season 2 is going to be coming out shortly. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.